911, what is the address of your emergency?
Hi, I don't have an address. I'm trying to file a missing persons report. We're here on a fraternity formal trip. It's one of my good buddies. His name is Riley Strain.
Right now, multiple agencies trying to locate this young man right here. This is Riley Strain. The Missouri college student vanished after a night out in downtown Nashville.
The last text was around 7:45, and I just said, I love you, and he said, I love you too.
This is the last place Riley's parents believe he was. His phone was pinged just feet away from the Nashville criminal courthouse, but his friends say he had just left a bar on Broadway and was heading towards his hotel, which is the opposite direction.
Surveillance video shows college student Riley Strain stumble away from Broadway alone. It has been 4 nights now since the 22-year-old went missing after a night out in downtown Nashville.
Surveillance cameras like these caught it all. They show Riley walking onto 3rd Avenue North, turning onto Church Street, and then walking all the way down to Gay Street. People working at this smoke shop say they saw him walk by. You're looking at video of 22-year-old Riley Strain stumbling down Church Street.
I feel so bad.
It's a heartbreaking image Michael Hallam says this surveillance camera to the smoke shop he works at captured.
His mother was here. She asked me, she was crying. She asked me about him. If I seen him, I told her I seen him outside, walking that way, but I didn't see him after that.
It's when Michael says his heart dropped.
I was crying. I was crying when I seen her. After she left, I was crying for her.
We all want him back. It's the longest we've ever gone without talking to him. And I'm sorry. Riley, we're still here, Bubba. We're coming for you. Just help us find you.
And their searching paid off when they found something right down there. They found a bank card with the name Riley Strain on the back.
I don't really know how we found it. I would love to say just dumb luck, divine intervention. It was just sitting there.
Crews are analyzing newly released video of a missing college student.
And you're looking at it here. It shows Riley Strain talking briefly with a Metro police officer on the night he disappeared.
This new video shows Riley here along Gay Street, about 100 yards away from where his bank card was found by TikTok influencers.
How you doing, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Riley Strain was seen on police body camera just minutes before he disappeared in downtown Nashville. The officer responding to a car break-in call didn't see anything happen to the 22-year-old.
Everything.
Michelle and Chris Whited have seen all of the evidence Metro police have about what happened to Riley, but officers still haven't found him with the days dragging on.
We are frustrated. We know they're doing their job.
So they've asked a nonprofit group, United Cajun Navy, to bring in 2 boats to search along the Cumberland for more clues.
We feel that we need the extra resources to come in and help us.
Breaking news, we've learned that search crews are out at the Cheatham Dam right now as part of the search for missing college student Riley Strain.
As the search for Riley is focused here along the river, the TABC is investigating down on Broadway to see if any bars overserved Riley and broke the law.
The Tennessee Alcoholic Beverage Commission has investigated whether Riley was served alcohol while visibly intoxicated, which is against the law. The TABC just released its findings in the last half hour, saying there is no evidence any bar or restaurant violated those rules.
My company works on the river. I have just found a dead body. I believe it to be Riley. Black shirt, kind of like a white, muddy looking on the front.
We are on top of breaking news right now. Crews have pulled a body from the river that they say belongs to Riley Strain, the missing college student from Mizzou. They say it does not appear that foul play was involved with this.
Still have a couple of vehicles out here at the gate. There was a time earlier they had 4 or 5 vehicles blocking the gate out here. The heavier police presence is back towards the water.
Normally, under these circumstances, with his height and weight, that he could have surfaced between 14 and 20 days. This is the 14th day, so we were really expecting anytime soon to find him.
I just ask that you mamas out there hug your babies tight tonight, please. Please, for me, just hug your babies tight tonight. And again, thank you.
So walk us through what Riley's act would actually do.
Well, it would make it mandatory for bars to make sure people get home safely if they're too intoxicated.
Tonight, the city is looking at ways to keep people from the banks of the Cumberland, especially in the area where Riley was last seen.
Our Michael Ward tells us what changes the mayor is considering.
The death of Riley Strain has really called attention to the safety down here along the Cumberland, where this 3-foot rock wall is about the only thing that stands between the sidewalk and the bank. Not long after Riley Strain was found dead in the Cumberland River, changes are being considered along the riverfront.
We're always exploring ways to make the entertainment district in particular safer.
Nashville Mayor Freddie O'Connell said the city is now thinking about adding barriers to keep people from the steep banks. It's in the area of the riverfront Riley was last seen alive.
Securing it, right? Making sure that we restrict access down, a big cliffside by our riverfront, where someone might inadvertently walk or wander.
The mayor also said today they're looking at adding signs or things that help people get home from a night out on Broadway.